Well, it's a beautiful day today, so I decided to head out to one of my favorite king bolete spots, see if I could find some. I've only been here about 20 minutes and I just found this one. Look at the size of that mushroom. I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, the cap is bigger than my hand. This thing is huge. Maybe a little bit past its prime, but that's still a really exciting find. I'll take it out of here, we'll take a look together. Well, check out the size of this mushroom. This thing is awesome. A huge king bolete. Hoping it's still good enough to eat. We'll have to cut it apart later, take a look, but that's a great start to the hunt. Alright, well I don't see any right here, but I know they're around. I found that first one only about 5 yards away. One thing that's really important is to know your trees. Certain mushrooms like king boletes will associate with certain trees, and so it's really important to know what those trees are and the relationship with the mushroom. So if you're going to be a good mushroom hunter, you got to know your trees. Alright, let's keep going. Well, this is kind of a cool lichen right here. At least I think it's a lichen. Growing this little patch. That's neat to see. I don't think I'm going to eat it, but it's neat to see. Do y'all see the mushroom down there? There it is. And it's really old. Yeah, ugh. Rotten and past its prime. Too bad. Nice bolete. It's alright, we'll see if we can find another one. Well, here's another one. Unfortunately, it too is way past its prime. Yeah, too bad. Would have been a nice mushroom. Oh well, let's keep looking. Well, here we have an Amanita muscaria. This is the fly agaric. Really beautiful mushroom, red with those white spots. Not safe to eat, but a really cool one to find. And it's a good sign too. When you find this, oftentimes it means there's boletes around. Alright, check out the size and the color of this one. What a beautiful mushroom. Another one right over here. Two of them, three of them. Pretty cool. Well, I just came across this little pile of trimmings. So somebody beat me to this one. These are pieces of a king bolete. Somebody just has picked one and trimmed off the end. So it's good not to get discouraged. I mean, this place gets hunted a lot and this is evidence of it, but nobody finds them all. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. It was a lot of fun to get out, even though I didn't find a whole lot. But the sun's starting to go down, so I better get home. Wonder which way the car is. Alright, well I made it home from the hunt. I only kept one mushroom today, but it's a big one. This is about 2 pounds. Nice big king bolete. So what I want to do now is cut it open. I know there's some bug damage. I'm hoping it's not too bad, and I'll be able to save most of this, but there's only one way to find out. So let's go ahead and slice this mushroom. One way to tell is to just go ahead and take off the top like this. And oh, that looks good. If there's been a lot of bug damage, you'll see a lot of little holes where, you know, the bugs have kind of made their way in and eaten their way up through the stalk to the cap. But I'm really not seeing that. So what that tells me is that, you know, at least this part, I'll be able to save most of this. And I'll probably put it in a dehydrator. King boletes dry really well and they rehydrate really nicely, so that's great. So that's a good sign. Let's look at the cap. Let's go ahead and slice it right in half. Let's take a look. Ooh, there's a lot of bugs in there. I don't know if you can make them out on camera, but there's a lot of damage. So probably won't be able to save too much of the cap. That's okay. That just happens when they get really big like this. It's cool to see them so big, but you know, the bugs like them too, and I guess I can't blame them. But the good news is, I think I'll be able to at least dry and save most of this part, and that's still a lot of mushroom, so that's great. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. It's a lot of fun to be out there. I had a good time. Hope to do some more of this soon, but glad I could show you one of my favorite mushrooms, the king bolete, Boletus edulis. All right, see you next time.